Hi everyone, Katie here. Welcome back to another layout video. Today I have a quick layout. I'm using 4 photos from our trip to Peru. This was when we were on the island and staying with a host family, and they dressed us up in their traditional dress, and it was really fun and very different, so I wanted to scrap those photos. So I'm starting out with a piece of paper from Vicki Boutin's color study. I really liked the kind of reddish orange there over on the side, and then the black and white stripes over on the right side. I think that kind of broke up the page nicely and made it so that, 4 photos on a single layout is kind of a lot, but I thought it kind of worked out well because of how the paper was already split up. I don't know, I felt like it made it look like there was still room and space on the page, and also because of this, I don't add a whole lot to it, because, the photos are, what I want you to look at for the most part. So I am matting my photos on some paper. It's just red, like, photo mat, those like 4x6 little paper pads that are meant to be photo mats. So I'm using those. It's good to get those used up, and of course my Herma mounting square dispenser runs out right in the middle of that, because that's just how it goes sometimes. So as I'm digging through my stash, trying to find another dispenser, here, or a refill, I'm sorry, you can check out the layout a little more. I kind of overlap the pictures of my husband and myself, and then up at the top, that's a big group photo of everyone that was traveling with us. And there we go. I finally get it all back together and get my photos put down. Now, it's not super clustery, which again is a little different from like my regular style, but also all these things, I have so many photos from this trip, so I don't want to cluster them all together. It's just, that feels like it would be too much, in my opinion. So for an event like this, a really big trip, I am doing, I guess, more of like an older style of scrapbooking where I'm using a lot of photos. And I know some people really hate that, some people really love that. To each their own. I like to do a little bit of both, just because, different events call for different things. And I decided to go ahead and do my journaling right there on the page. I think it kind of goes with the mixed media-esque background that this paper provides, and I just didn't think that, a journaling box, a specific box or anything would really add to the page, at least not one that I had in mind. So I write a little bit about the outfits we're wearing, and how we got all dressed up, and it was a lot of fun, and I could tell the people who lived on the island also enjoyed it too, and there was lots of, a good time was had by all. So after I get my journaling done, I want to do a little bit of embellishing, but like I said, there are a lot of photos, there's a lot going on in this layout, and I don't do a whole lot. I do pull out my ephemera pack from Color Study, and I take out the Simple Pleasures. To me, it looks like a little drink coaster at a restaurant or something. And the sticker from the sticker book, it says real life. Because this is real life, and it was something, a small activity, but it was a lot of fun. So I'm trying to just make a little embellishment cluster up there at the top. And I'm thinking, do I want to add a whole lot around my photos? And ultimately I decide no. I kind of make a little cluster down here at the very bottom of the page. I pull off this sticker. It says all this happiness. It's almost like washi tape, so it's really thin, which works, you know. It's, to be honest, it's not my favorite, but it works. And I like that it brings in some of the light blue from this collection that's, you know, hinted at the top, and there's a little bit of it in the photos as well. But I'm trying to, you know, finish up my embellishment, because ultimately I'm like, you know, there's already a lot going on. I don't want to do a whole lot. I thought maybe I'd do a little bit of stamping. I pull out, you know, a variety of stamps, and I do add a little bit from the color study stamps, and actually the garden party, Maggie Holmes garden party. I use one of those, just this little heart over here, and I add those little, like, I think of them as like little mixed media dots down here to the journaling box. One thing I wish I'd done was more of those little dots before I stuck everything down, you know, so it could go under things, and like some of them could be peeking out, but you know, I could have pulled everything up for it, but it just wasn't worth it to me. I just did a few little dots over there, and I finish up with one more stamp. It just says, "Love this." Now, I kind of wish I had used my Misty, because this does not stamp great. Like, it's not bad, but it, you know, it's not great. So, the stamping platform would have been a better choice. So to finish it off, I just take my white Jelly Roll pen and go around the orange edge there. Thanks so much for watching. Bye.